Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here again on Forza Horizon 5 to take a look at some more incredible Event Lab custom routes. We begin with a couple of routes submitted over on Discord by Dan the Man, beginning with the Silva Raceway, which is an 8-lap blueprint set to clear weather in the morning in dry season and is anything goes, so you can lap it in whatever you'd like to. A lap took me just under 2 minutes in this stock Audi e-tron, which is towards the top of A-Class. There are also no AI to get in the way, which is excellent news if you want to enjoy driving around this circuit. In fact, the only fault that I can find is the lack of checkpoints, which is fine for lapping it as I was here, but unfortunately that's why we won't be using this track in the Doge Racing series. Apart from that though, it's a really nice flowing route, especially if you want to lap around it on your own, with a good amount of walling and grandstands to make you really feel like you're actually on a racetrack. Second route we're going to take a look at today is the Festival's Edge circuit, also made by Dan the Man, which, as the name suggests, is a circuit near the edge of the festival. This one though does have checkpoints, and we are in fact going to be using this track for one of our Doge Racing Series races this month in the stock Renault Megane RSs that we're going to be racing. That is the car that I'm also using here. It is towards the top of B-Class, and it will lap the circuit in a few seconds under 2 minutes. This particular blueprint is 5 laps, set to clear weather in the afternoon in wet season, and is again anything goes. At some point though there will also be a 16-lap version, as that's what we're going to be racing in our racing series, so do keep an eye out on Dan's Creative Hub if you want to tackle a longer version at some point in the future. And the other couple of routes that we're going to take a look at today are made by Twisted Knot again, who we looked at his Hot Wheels City that he had created in last week's Event Lab episode, and I was incredibly impressed by that route. So I actually went and tested a lot of his blueprints after this, and I was slightly disappointed how few plays a lot of them had had. Yes, there was a few that had kind of 10,000, but it'd be really good to get some of these lower played ones played some more. Most of them have a sort of roller coaster type feel to them, which has come from Twisted Knot's experience of games like Planet Coaster and things like that. He spent a lot of time building things on those, so I can see where that comes from, but they are really fun, and a lot of them are kind of made a new world inside the stadium, if you like, that's completely different to the usual Forza Horizon style of things. And I really like how he's made like water and platforms, and they all look really good. This particular one that we're looking at today is the Custom Forest Adventure. I did particularly like this actually quite short route, but particularly at the end there it had a real sort of Indiana Jones Temple of Doom type feel to it. As well as these maps though, I did discover that Twisted Knot had made a Maple Valley Raceway based off the Forza Motorsport Classic inside the stadium again, where you can lap the long and short layout. To actually complete a lap in Forza you have to do both. It is a little fiddly, which we know these kind of quirks of Event Lab, and you have to start outside of the stadium, go in and out, which is one of the limitations of Forza, but given you have to do that, it has been very neatly integrated into the route. And I love these kind of recreations of classic circuits in Event Lab, so yeah, this one I did particularly enjoy lapping. Do make sure though to check out Twisted Knot's Creative Hub for more tracks of this style, and of course the Hot Wheels City that I tested last week, which he actually told me isn't the full scale version of that. It's just some bug with Event Lab at the moment means things aren't always sharing. So yeah, do watch out for any future creations that will all be I think probably a similar style to these, but if these are anything to go by, you'll enjoy anything that Twisted Knot makes in the future. This time I'll also link the Twisted Knot YouTube channel and website in the description so that you don't miss any future creations like these. They're usually showcased there whenever he makes something new. And that is going to bring an end to this week's Event Lab video. As ever, do let me know what you think of the routes showcased today, and if you would like your routes to potentially feature in a future episode a bit like this one, you can submit them over on my Discord, which is linked in the description, where there's a custom route submission page. Or alternatively, if you don't have Discord, you can message share codes to me on Xbox or comment them on this video, and I'll try and test out anything that you comment and potentially showcase it in a future video just like this one. For today's video though, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.